sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Midwest. The echoes of the Gallahorn and the Skol chant reverberate inside U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. Mike Tirico, Greg Oates are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. So the Vikings come out. Technically, it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy. But really, it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback of the Vikings.
So after getting drafted in the first round a year ago to Minnesota, gets off to a slow start, suffers an early injury, ends up watching the entire season from the sideline. Sam Darnold took the starting job and ran with it. But now it's J.J. McCarthy's time. He got to watch firsthand how good you can be in this Kevin O'Connell system if you just rely on the weapons, trust the reads, and play within the confines of that system, because Kevin O'Connell has shown two things. He can win football games, and he can coach quarterbacks.
After a gain of 5 on first down, it is 2nd and 5. Play action now. It's McCarthy. He connects with Jordan Addison. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
13 yards on the play.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw is McCarthy. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
On the tackle.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think it's a smart play, especially this early in the game. I don't think you want to start forcing throws, take any unnecessary risks. Allow your team to get settled in. Don't have any sudden change turnovers. So I think in the end there, he made the right move.
So on 4th down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. 2nd in passing yards in the NFL.
The coaches spend all week, Mike, drafting up their opening script. These are the plays that they feel the best with to not only attack the defense early, but try to get an idea of what sort of matchups they're going to see throughout the course of the game. Now, all of that is thrown out the window. None of the plays take into account snapping it this close to your own goal. They've got to try to get themselves some breathing room, pick up a first down or two. That will allow them to get back on track, executing the rest of that opening script.
That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. They'll go play action with Goff. A throw on the move is caught. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Now he'll just pitch this one out there.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. And fortunately, one of the Lions in there to get on it, and Detroit keeps possession. Now, after that near turnover, clock is stopped. We have an injured player. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They're going to motion the tight end over here. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative, playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and come out to the 20-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. On play action, here's McCarthy. The ball's out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll pitch it out here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 9. In motion, it's Jefferson. A run. And here's Mason. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and He put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And the Lions will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. The question now, will the play stand? That's on the outstanding tackle, Penei Sewell. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll send their tight end left. On play action, Goff. Forced out wide.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn it to a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
3rd down, they need 5. From the gun, it's Goff. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looks like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Jack Fox now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This unit hasn't been at their best early on. Punt followed by an interception on their first 2 drives. He'll run. This is Mason. And this will wind up a Vikings 1st down as the tackle is made at the 23-yard line. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
2nd and 10. On the ground is Mason. And He'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
The stop by Marcus Davenport. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's Ryan Wright now. He's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. The Lions offense ready to get back to work. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, they've punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but it does show you that make-you-miss ability that he has.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Out of the shotgun. It's gone. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. DJ Reader getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's McCarthy. Now, screen set up for Mason. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
An 11-yard
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
3rd and 6. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Here's their punter now, as he is on to punt for Minnesota. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
At the 22-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. A second down throw for Goff. He'll get this out wide. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of a first down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and inches.
3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Gain of a yard. That's good.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. It's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
On second down, Goff. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Here's Goff. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, if you like defensive games, I'm not going to lie, I don't typically love them. Well, then this game is for you. I mean, neither team can seem to get anything going here in the first half. And after that incompletion, will likely end to another scoreless drive for this offense.
The Vikings offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with 1st and 10. start on the ground. Finding room at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. To him on first down. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Second and 12.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
On second down, here's McCarthy. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Third and long. Now McCarthy. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
On comes with the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
The Lions take over first and 10.
Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the 21, here's second and 9. To throw is Goff. The second down throw is incomplete.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
Third and 9. Goff to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. Here's the punter now. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
To his right, he's going to tuck it and go.
Holding offense.
Brian Kelly, the center, guilty there.
Still second down.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. He finds some room across the 25. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he is gone. 86 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He's got it. And the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Lions offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. Athletic training staff looking at him, so will step aside. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Williams in motion. On the ground, this is Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So Continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Byron Murphy on the tackle. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Now Goff gonna hold on to it. The ball comes out. The Vikings have got it. And he is gonna bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Will Reichert now on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Vikings move out on top, 14-0. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Lions offense headed back to take over once more. They're an early hold, 14-0. You start digging out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10. Here is gone. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Throwing, Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. Now Goff. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
The Vikings offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has made his presence felt in the ground game already in this first quarter. And they might very well lean on him the next 3 quarters too. This is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 3. They'll stick with him again. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. He takes off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. A run. And here's Mason. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Minnesota.
That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So after 1, it's the Vikings with the edge. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this 2nd quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Here comes the jet sweep. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle, and he'll take this one in. Gordon Mason, touchdown Minnesota. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. This defense continuing to give up points Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
21, Lions nothing.
Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Lions offense ready for this next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Gives it to Gibbs. Room to run at the 35. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. First down, and they stick with him. And he's able to fight through one tackle here and pick up about 3. Second down coming up. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 7. Now, Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Detroit.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second and 10.
Unfortunately, Mike, over my career, I've been in this guy's shoes plenty of times, probably more than I wish to admit. You take your eyes off the ball. You think about becoming a runner before securing the catch, and when you do that, you end up watching the ball fall to the ground.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
And 10 yards to go.
As you can probably imagine, Mike, this one really burns me. I mean, man, I wish my fellow tight ends catch every ball the entire game, but to be this open and not come down with it, I'm going to have to set a reminder. Next year at TEU, we're going to have to bring out some jugs machines.
Up in a flash, and he lost the football. The Vikings have got it. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop open with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Riker now to add the extra point. The kick is good. The Vikings are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Nothing. Will Reichert
out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Now a hit, and he lost the football. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game, and now Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours, and right now it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
They run straight ahead with Jones. Not much there, maybe a yard. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lions. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the ground is Mason. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Third and 7. To throw, it's McCarthy. Oh, a loose football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
Reichert's kick is good. And the Vikings add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. He's back out now to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Here's Goff. Oh, the ball's out. And no turnover here. And the guard's able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Goff. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think you'd be able to corral. But can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it. You start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
From the gun, on third down, it's gone. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Here's the Lions punt team now.
For the Lions. The Vikings take over.
The Vikings offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Mason. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Play action now, it's McCarthy. Pushed out to his left. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Lions have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. And this is not going to have enough steam at all. It is short. No good. Don't think it was tipped. Just a bad kick. And they are unable to unlock the extra point. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Price now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. As they try to run it here. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
Down at the 31. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this will wind up a Vikings 1st down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
And the Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
This time they're ready for him. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time.
It's now 3rd down.
Now it's going to be 3rd
9
down.
yards to go.
Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him. Certainly not because of him. And what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team. And if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out, it could wind up being...
the ball comes out. And fortunately, he's able to cover it up. It will not be a turnover, but will go down as a sack.
And man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate. That ball bounced right back to him, and he's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings.
For the Vikings.
Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
What just happened? Seriously?
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Once again, it's Gibbs. Big opening up the middle. And he will full. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions are able to cut into the deficit.
Vikings 31, Lions 13.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Ty Felton now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. In motion, Naylor. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. Into space. To the 20. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They face 2nd down and 7. A carry now for Scott. Oh, making defenders look silly out there on his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. Will Riker now on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Vikings add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. That's quickly out to Williams. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. It's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, creates great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
From the gun, it's Goff. Quick slant, caught by St. Brown. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Goff to throw. He's got his tight end downfield. It's right. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
33.
It is a huge play for Detroit. 33 yards.
First down. A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down, Lions.
The most valuable real estate on the field, Mike, that every offense is trying to attack is the middle of the field. So when you have a tight end who's as good as this guy and you can get vertical down the middle, man, that is a nightmare for these defenses to deal with.
Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. It's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. 3rd down, 3 to go. Here's Goff. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. First and 10. To throw is Goff. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Vikings 2-yard line.
2nd and a yard. They'll run with Montgomery. Oh, making guys miss, and he's in. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Lions. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
That one off the crossbar, and it caroms in. Fortunate break there, as somehow he gets it through for the extra point. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Ty Felton now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard
So stop
line.
it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Start on the ground, and that'll go for a gain of about 4. Aiden Hutchinson, the former first-rounder, in on the tackle. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Second and 5. Here's Scott. And he'll manage to get to the 33. DJ Reed brings him down. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Third down and 3. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw is gone. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding.
The penalty is declined.
The Lions will punt this ball away, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And no chance to down this one. He carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. The Vikings offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll begin here on the ground. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here's a 2nd and 12. In motion, it's Jefferson. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. And he let him a bit too much. And pass is incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment.
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me? Seriously? Just a mess. I don't know where. It's like watching paper. What is that, boy? Step it up. Just trash. No, do something. Do it. Oh, man.
It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings.
For the Vikings.
Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the 1st half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. Athletic training staff looking at him so we'll step aside. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Goff to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Third and 11. Throwing, Goff. He's got his man complete. That's to Slav. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Goff with the give to Montgomery. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he's going to have just a couple here, but there is a marker on the field as well.
Still 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Goff. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. Can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Isaac Tesla was the intended target, and it'll be 3rd down. Tight end going in motion here. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. Number 14 with a pickup of 14.
It's a gain of 14
and a 1st down.
yards. That's good for a Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. 2nd and 7. Now give on the ground. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now, Goff. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a rock with that one. It's no good. And this will remain a 3-score game. The Vikings offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. A run. And here's Mason. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 4. They'll run it. This is Scott. Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that play.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
Going up top. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. On 1st and 10, it's Montgomery. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing here is Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Lions 1st down. A gain of 9
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Working 3 downfield. It is Williams. They'll have the 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's another Detroit
Great
Lions
pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense. That penalty is declined.
Bates now for the extra point. And that is no good again. It'll be his second missed extra point of this afternoon. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Ty Felton now on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll put Addison in motion. A run with the fullback now. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down, they need 3. Now McCarthy. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Jalen Naylor was the intended receiver that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Off the play fake, here's Goff. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
The Vikings offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Second down, they need 7. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Third down and 7.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. Oh, a loose football. The Lions have got it. Into space. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it, and the Lions have cut the deficit to 5.
Vikings 38, Lions 33.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away.
The Vikings take over.
The Vikings offense going to take over just before the half. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
On second down, here's McCarthy. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here on the 5th Floor Studios. A little abridged version of the halftime report here, as both defensive coordinators might be having speaks with their players. That begs the question, can any defense get a stop in the second half? To find out, let's go back out to the stadium and join our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Peeling forward for maybe a yard. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing on. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out or it certainly needs to be protected.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And that one had too much behind it. Into the end zone for a touchdown. The Vikings offense ready for their first possession of this second half. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To throw, it's McCarthy. His pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. Oh, he's trying to use the big frame to push forward, but I don't think he's going to get there. He's held up at the line of scrimmage, and now it's 4th down. They're all set to punt this one away.
For the Vikings.
Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Goff. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Third and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll power ahead with Ham, the fullback. They'll bring this up to the 22. DJ Reed brings him down. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. In motion, it's Jefferson. Play action now, it's McCarthy. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
We had a chance to sit down with the defensive coaches the other day, and we asked them, give us a few key points for today's game. And the first thing out of their mouth, Mike, what was it? It was, we got to get off the field on third down. Well, here we are in the second half, and they've done just that. Right now, this offense has no answers on third down.
Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. As they try to run it here. And that's good. Run support on the end. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Look them up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw is Goff. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw is Goff. And that is incomplete. Contact. It's going to be 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone and a touchback. The Vikings offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Going to get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Raymond going to return it. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. They try the right side this time. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
To Slaw, the man in motion. A second down throw for Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Goff's go-to guy, St. Brown. Amon-Ra gives the Lions a first down.
First down. A gain of 22 yards. And the Lions first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
On second down, Goff. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Third and long. Throwing, Goff. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage, or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Vikings offense about ready to take over once more. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
Still first down.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Over the flash, and he lost the football. And it looks like the offense is going to come up with this one. Wow, nearly a disaster. They get it back just outside their goal line.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
Brings up third down.
On third and long, here's McCarthy. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. So it's fourth down. They'll call on the punt team as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and come out to the 20-yard line. The Lions offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. To Slaw, the man in motion. Off the play fake, here's Goff. His throw, left side, for to Slaw, he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup, though, of 6.
At the 26-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Now a give up the middle, and this will be a Lions 1st down as he is stopped at the 35-yard line. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Now Goff. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The Vikings take over.
The Vikings offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Again, they'll try to power forward with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now McCarthy. Headed left, line time. And they're not going to even sniff the 1st down line there. They'll get 5 yards, but it'll bring up a 4th down.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
We're all set to kick this one away.
Vikings.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. On play action, Goff. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Up the middle they go. Give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. They'll stick with him again. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Still 1st down.
They send the tight end in motion. Goff to throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Vikings have got it. And now, following the turnover, we have an injured player on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll try to run with their fullback. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up. We get a stoppage. There's an injured player. It is T.J. Hawkinson who was shaken up on that last play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Right back to the fullback. We brought down inside the 25. D.J. Reader, as usual, from that interior spot with the play.
Now 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
And on 3rd down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop and falls incomplete.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. Back out now to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Lions offense ready to take over once again. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. They'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward.
Still 1st down.
From the gun, it's Goff. Quick throw here is complete. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Throwing on second down. Goff. Oh, the ball's out. And fortunately, one of the Lions in there to get on it, and Detroit keeps possession.
Recovered by the offense.
A nice alert play there, Mike, by his teammate to fall on that fumble, but it really just comes down to effort. Coaches preach it on both sides of the ball. The more guys around the ball, the more good things happen, and fortunately for this offense, he recovers the fumble, and they live to continue this drive.
Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Jack Fox
On fourth down, out comes the punter.
Lions.
As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. Now timeout for an injured player. It's Justin Jefferson, a man they cannot afford to lose. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. What a little inside draw with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Gonna get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Here comes 3rd and 6. To throw, it's McCarthy. He'll try and get there on the ground.
J.J. McCarthy. A gain of 9 yards. And the Vikings first down.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force 4th down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the first down with his legs. And now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Second and 10. In motion, Naylor. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Gonna get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Third and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. On the zone read, it's McCarthy. The ball comes out. And I think he was able to get it back. Yes, he was. That was so nearly the turnover the defense needed. They couldn't get it in time. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. A run with the fullback hand. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. From the 20, here's 2nd and 6. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. They'll run the sneak, and they've got it on the ground. The mark will come at the 13, but it's a new set of downs. First down picked up. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
They'll put Addison in motion. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He'll try to run for it, and he will get into the end zone. J.J. McCarthy, touchdown Minnesota. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Reichert now to add the extra point. It's up
His kick
and through.
is good.
The Vikings will extend
Makes the
this
score
third quarter lead.
Vikings 48, Lions 33.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll go play action with Goff. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the third quarter. From the 31, here comes a 2nd and a yard. On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the fourth quarter. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. It's 3rd and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's gone. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Put team out, ready to send this one away. The Vikings offense and their running back set to go once more. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll power ahead with Ham, the fullback. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. That size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down, or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
That's crap. This is what you do it. We need to pay attention. I can't believe what I'm watching.
We're about ready now for the punt, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Start on the ground, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A loss of a yard.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
2nd and 11. Throwing here is Goff. That's taken in by Khalif Raymond. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Makes it 3rd and
Breaking
7.
routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's gone. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards.
Automatic first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Goff. This one complete. It's to Slaw. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now 2nd
A bit of a
and
quick
6.
hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. To Slaw, the man in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Picked off by Josh Metellus. And the Vikings are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Jones to begin this drive, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Throwing on 2nd down. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Lions have got it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. And they'll take it in for the touchdown. Greg, they were looking for that big momentum moment, and the defense delivers with the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself trailing, especially here in the second half, you're just looking for any spark, and you don't know where it's going to come from. In this case, it comes from the defense not only being able to force that turnover, take it back for 6, and start chipping away at this second half deficit.
And now it's a 9-point game, so they'll go for just 1 here. And this is no good. He missed it. That might be too much to overcome. They're going to remain 2 scores down here in the fourth quarter. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Price now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. He'll get this out wide. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Slot man in motion left. Taking this one downfield for Hawkinson. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
And that should have been a big one. There's no excuse to drop a ball like that. A sure-handed receiver that's this good. I'm not sure if he just didn't track it. I'm not sure if he lost sight of it for a split second. But when you get open downfield at this level, that's got to be a big play.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. The Lions offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Go win him, go win him. The motion man is Raymond. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. This pass complete to Raymond. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Back to the ground after the penalty, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Dallas Turner on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 5. Now, Goff. Quick hitting slant there. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now a give on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that
one. On the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 9. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Third down and 9. Goff. He's got his man complete. That's to Sloss. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And the Lions, 1st down. A gain of 14. 1st down, Lions.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Second down and 3. Now they'll run on the draw. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Now Goff. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to get back to a one-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. Price now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now timeout for an injured player. It's Justin Jefferson, a man they cannot afford to lose. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Get home, boys. We got this.
Play action now. Rosemary. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Second and 10. Operating out of the gun, it's Brosmer. The second down throw is incomplete.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
First, we're going to throw here on 3rd down. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Now timeout for an injured player. It's Justin Jefferson, a man they cannot afford to lose. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment.
Get home, boys. We got this.
Run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Goff gives it to Gibbs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Big play coming up. This is third down. From the gun, it's Goff. Open man, left side, he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the fourth quarter, Mike, facing a tough third down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle. He's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Second down, they need 3. Tight end going in motion here. On second down, Goff. Over in a flash, and he lost the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. And now, following the turnover, we have an injured player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Straight ahead with Jones. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To the left side, that's caught by Felton. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here is Brosmer. And that is incomplete, but a flag is down back in the backfield. Did they hit the quarterback late?
Automatic first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the gun, it's Brosmer. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Looking to throw is Brosmer. Oh, a loose football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Brosmer. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. We'll get this up past the 20s. That's where they'll set up shop. The Lions offense ready to take over possession of the football. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The motion man is Raymond. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Here's Goff. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Lions first down.
Okay, so now you pick up that 1st down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast because you need every possession you can here late in the 4th quarter.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Goff to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
A gain of 17 yards.
They pick up 17 through the air. 1st down, Detroit.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, He is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the fourth quarter. We've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball. They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Now Allen to throw on second down. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. Throwing again is Allen. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
Nice job here by the defense. They understood this quarterback is looking to push this ball downfield past the line to gain, and he's got no choice but to check it down short to the tight end, rally tackle, and brings up fourth down.
And this one online, and it is good. And they are indeed back within one score.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. Price now to return it. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. On play action, it is Brosmer. And the ball's out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. Now, after that near turnover, clock is stopped. We have an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Brosmer. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Here's Scott. Forget about it. They're going to lose more yardage there. Good job by the defense, and it's fourth down. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Now the
in
punting
punt
unit will come
formation
up.
for the Vikings.
As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action now. Here's Allen. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Allen to throw. The ball comes out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. They need one right now. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Yeah, look out. That ball is free in the end zone. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. Fortunate that that was not worse for the offense. The pressure's on. They knock it out of the quarterback's hands, but only a safety instead of the defense getting a touchdown.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, Mike, you always have that clock in your head, but that clock has to speed up even quicker when you find yourself dropping in your own end zone. And fortunately for them, that fumble doesn't lead to a touchdown, but instead results in the 2-point safety.
So after that safety, it is a free kick, and that comes from the 20. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. A carry now for Scott. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. They go play action with Brosmer. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here comes 3rd and 6. Throwing is Brosmer. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Punt team out, ready to send this one away.
The Vikings.
To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, here is Allen. His throw offside. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
The Vikings offense make their way out to take over once more. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it, and they're going to do that with excellent field position. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll run it. This is Scott. Not much happening there, just a short gain. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 9. Off the bootleg, Brosmer. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. Here's Brosmer. That one too front.
Intended
It is
for
incomplete.
Incomplete.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
A 52-yard attempt.
And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. We're going to put a man in motion to the right. He finds Raymond for the completion. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Putting the tight end in motion. On first down, it's Allen. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's 2nd and 2. Straight ahead with Gibb. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the veteran, Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to take possession. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating out of the gun, it's Roseman. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down. To the air, Roseberg. On the move left. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Special teams on the field, ready for this punt. I hit that a little too well. It lands a couple of yards in the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. That one good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
How often do we hear, Mike, when a team is trailing by 8, everyone says, well, it's still a one-possession ball game. Yeah, but that's only if you can convert the two-point try, which is kind of 50-50. So they got to stay aggressive, knowing they still need a two-point conversion if they want to tie this thing up.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Here's 2nd down. Now it's Allen. They'll look to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance and took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's a throw. Is the blitz gets there, and he lost the football. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, my goodness, Mike, what a mistake. Late in the game, you're protecting the lead. That can't happen. You know they're going to be raking at the ball. You know they are desperate to create a turnover. Just somehow he doesn't put the ball away, and this game just got a lot more interesting.
The Lions offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. This is 1st and 10. They bring a tight end in motion left. On 1st down, Allen, the Lions, all their first time out. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd and
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here comes 2nd down. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He'll step up and run this. What a good choice to get out and run. That's a pickup of 18 and a 1st down.
a gain of 18.
Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
At the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll take off again. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner.